Good afternoon. Evening, actually. It's MicheleMarieDalene, North American Snow Queen. It is the 20th of November 2012, and of course, it's approximately 30 days before December 21st, about a month away. And I'll bring that up because a lot of you have been watching the clock and have been trying to understand what's going to happen. Now, I already know that there's a lot of things going on the radio, TV, about doom and gloom and all that, so I'm not going to talk about doom and gloom. Get enough of it to talk about. Let's talk about something positive. Let's start with the most obvious thing. For those of you who do not know, I have finally got Macca's World up on the internet. I was able to salvage and rescue the original files from a backup copy of the bulletin board that we had in the past. So that takes care of that. Okay, so we have Macca's World. I've also released as a BitTorrent, and you can download the torrent from the Pirate Bay. That's right, the Pirate Bay.se. You can also download it straight from my website as well if you want to avoid going through all the trouble figuring out all the pieces are. Unfortunately, there's no way to put videos or information about links in a video comment, otherwise I would have done so. Actually, I can put some comments about the Macca's World website, which is the blog site, which also mentions the files as well. So you can get them from there. Go right to that link, which will bring you right to my computer where I'm hosting the files and download it. In addition to the videos or the book, ebook from Macca's World, even though this is not completed, this is now on there too. Yes, Ballad of the Snow Teen is on the website as well. So, if you want to read this, it is available. It's on the web, so you can get there too. It's not finished. I'm still working on it, but that's okay. Got comments, concerns? Right. Are you going to contact me? I hope so, because I really would like to know what you think of the book and both books, actually. So, you know where to comment to. I send you comments all the time. And I will actually mention in the video summary page as well as on the bottom of the website of where to actually get the files at the end of this video. Now, other thing is in addition to working to restore the website from 2 years ago, for those of you who do not know, 2 years ago, Macca's World, Planet Macca's, that's what the website is called, had a hard drive crash. And I lost everything. We lost the bulletin board. We lost the files. The bulletin board wasn't doing that well anyway, so no big loss. But the loss of the files, of course, affected us. And including, of course, we lost the original copies of Macca's World. And immediately I wanted to make an effort to make sure we didn't have to lose it again. To do that, I put it up as a torrent, a BitTorrent, on the Pirate Bay. Only because I know pirates hoard files. And some pirate is going to keep it on their computer as a download for the future. Except here's one difference, pirates. It's been released by the authoress. That's me. So, please, make sure to share and distribute widely. All forms, all media, print, tape, talking book, I don't care what you use. Make sure it's out there in the public for the public to read. Okay? If you are a person like me, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Now, the other thing is that I'm experimenting with a few other technologies as well. I mentioned in one of my Google Plus things that was using Google Plus Hangouts for the purpose of broadcasting the 2012 December 21st opening ceremonies for the year. I don't think that's going to work out too well because Google Hangout seems to be limited to 16 people. And if there's more than 16 of you, you're going to be kind of left in the cold. And that's not really fair. I'd like to, but then again, if we did not do that and we just released it as a YouTube video anyway, it means that we can use the best equipment that we're using now and get the best lighting, the best sound, the best everything. Instead of having two cameras, one being the iPhone on a tripod, slaved to the other camera on the same tripod. Two videos to source, two videos to edit, two videos to sync, two videos to process. Just use the one and just post it like I do these and you're done. Of course, it will be on the radio station as well. And that's another project which is different, but I will tell you right now that I would like to get the radio station back on Shoutcast again. There is some technical issues with that regarding software compatibility, and that's a whole different project that I'm working on. Now, what else? Oh yes, there's a lot of new stuff coming out. There's a lot of new technologies, but let's talk about something that I think is important. A couple nights ago, I mentioned chemtrails in a video I shot in front of McDonald's here in Winston. Yes, that is a chemtrail, but it necessarily does not necessarily mean it has poisonous chemicals in it. You're saying, what? Well, a chemtrail, any kind of aircraft that's a high-flying aircraft, releases its hot exhaust, which is loaded with moisture. It gets into the upper atmosphere. Upper atmosphere is really cold. It freezes. It turns into ice droplets. And as it freezes, it goes and eventually will come back down to the ground again. Well, so it could easily come from it could have come from a military jet, it could have come from a fighter jet, it could have come from a military aircraft, it could have come from a business class plane, could have come from a commercial airliner. Regardless, it doesn't necessarily mean there's toxic chemicals in it. Also, Avalon Moon tried to approach on this topic yesterday. I was going to bring this up yesterday. Unfortunately, my cat kept getting in my way and I kept getting sidetracked. Fortunately, he's kind of cooling his heels, doing something else right now. Why do haters hate? And she started to explain that I think she kind of got me a little confused at first because it was like such a broad topic. And she was talking specifically about videos where people sometimes have been notoriously turning their videos into a means of income. And the YouTubers who are watching the videos are starting to get a little bit agitated about the idea. It seems like all you're doing is selling something. Where's the answers you're going to give me? Where's the questions? Well, I mean, how are you going to ever answer my question about, whatever I asked about? Why are you sitting there telling me that I got to buy this product from your company when instead of being willing enough to answer the questions? And some people are getting really turned off about that. First of all, let me assure you about my own videos. I am not a business, okay? I do this because I feel a strong desire to educate and promote education and promote peace and promote the pagan lifestyle. And that's what I want to do. I do this because I like doing it. But I also do it because if there's something that's wrong, I feel it must be addressed. So, in that case, when I ask for donations, I was not asking for donations because I'm a fat, lazy motherfucker who doesn't want to do anything. And yes, Ed, you can say that word on YouTube, and no one can curse you out for it. First of all, I am fat because I have a weight problem. Okay, it's true. Am I lazy? No. I'm 44 years old. I'm still going out there and rolling with the punches like many of the younger whippersnappers out there. Am I motivated? Yes, I am. After all, of the North American snow queen, I know that Noah's job is only 3 months out of the year. So the videos immediately fill in for the other times of the year when I'm not doing my meteorology work. And that means to me that I keep busy. Maybe it's not much to some people, but it's what we do. Now, also, one of the things she says she gets a lot of hate mail, as do other people, from people who complain about the videos. Honey, I don't get any mail. No one even sends me a comment. Oh, I got one or two, I think, and that's about it. And it's like, and you're complaining about getting mail? It only proves that your videos are getting watched. Try my videos. All I got by is a viewer count. I don't even know if I'm reaching out and talking to the customer and telling the customers what they want. I don't know if they're happy with the way I'm bringing up subjects. Sometimes I don't know what subjects to bring up because I ran out of ideas days ago. But I will tell you what I got planned for December besides the opening ceremony, which isn't really much of a ceremony, really. Maybe about 10 minutes? That's about all it is. Gee, I gotta find something else to do in my day. Okay, so let me explain what we're gonna do. This month, coming up, I plan to get my open reel fixed. I have this open reel machine. It's a Philips EL3541. It's a very pretty machine. It was made in 1964. It's all tube, single speed, 4-track, reel to reel. And it's one of my favorites. And it's one of my favorites because when I use it, I feel that I have control. And I also enjoy being able to do tape editing. After all, I run a radio station too. Plus, I found a huge collection of original vintage music from the 60s on some reels of tape that someone had home recorded. And I want to take those tapes, recordings, and see if I can improve the quality of them by duping them from reel to the digital computer, run a city on it, and see if we can fix the sound quality problems that affects the machine. And so that's what my goal is for this month. Also, I see that I still want to get some more studio equipment for the video side of things, but I'll probably have to wait till January because I got to pay my student loan debt back. There told me that my deferment is up. It is now time to pay $44 a month for student loan debts for about 10, 12 years. Looks more like 40 years from when I calculated it. So I guess it's just about as good time as any. And of course, that does catch up to you after a while. So for the month coming up, it's going to be the belts. Then in the month of January, if there is a January, there will be other purchases such as the lighting, additional studio lighting, and other features. In addition to that, we still got DA14 coming on the 15th of February of this year. This near collision asteroid is expected to show up on Valentine's Day. It's actually called DA14, but I think for New England, for the United States, it's going to be about the 15th. It's 2 days after my birthday and 4 days after Lumi's birthday, so we're not really too enthusiastic about that at all. But that's about all we can tell you right now. And oh yes, last thing is make sure to keep sending us comments. And as I said, I will be posting along with the comments page. I'm going to give you information on how to access the books. If you try to go right to the website itself, like you normally would go for looking at the main page, it's not really a page there, though. It just says it just proves that the web server works. I haven't written that page yet, so bear with me, okay, sweetie? I will have it done. I just gotta get some time to sit down and start writing the software. But at least the books are up there. So, Semper Fi, carry on. See you soon. Stay out of trouble. Okay? Bye-bye.